Health experts say vaccinating Americans is one of the best ways to slow the spread of the coronavirus. And while you are encouraged to get a shot when your turn and availability is there are a few potential side effects to the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. They include fatigue, headaches, muscle pain, chills, fever, and nausea. All of these side effects are normal after any vaccine and show that the vaccination is working. There's also a small chance of severe allergic reactions, such as difficulty breathing, swelling of the face and throat, and a bad rash. But health officials have said those cases are rare.